Welcome to the Temple Gong Boss by Samsonite Mike. Please go check out Samsonite Mike, where you will find lots more Thai and Lao temples as I tour my M-slabs across Lao and Thailand. Wat Khun Kong is a historic Buddhist temple in Buram, Thailand, dating back to the Ayutthaya period, 1607. Its Ubasat, built in 1717, is partially ruined but remains a sacred site, rich with sculptures of Nagas, Garuda, and soldier effigies. It also carries Welcome to Wat Khun Kong, a temple where history, culture, and spirituality converge. Nestled in Buram, Thailand, this sacred site has stood for centuries, offering visitors a glimpse into the Ayutthaya period and the resilience of Thai heritage. Wat Khun Kong was established in 1607 during the reign of the Ayutthaya kingdom. This was a time when Thailand was flourishing as a center of trade, culture, and Buddhism. The temple's Ubasat, or ordination hall, was constructed in 1717, and though partially ruined today, it remains a powerful symbol of devotion and artistry. As you walk through the temple grounds, you'll notice sculptures of Nagas, Garuda, and soldier effigies. The Nagas, serpent-like beings, represent protection and spiritual guardianship. Garuda, the mythical bird, symbolizes strength and divine power. The soldier statues remind us of the temple's unique role in Thai history, not just as a place of worship, but as a strategic military base. Wat Khun Kong is more than a religious site. It once served as a military base for King Naresuan's forces during campaigns against the Khmers. This dual role, spiritual sanctuary and military stronghold, makes it one of the most fascinating temples in Thailand. It embodies the resilience of the Thai people who defended their land while preserving their faith. Today, Wat Khun Kong is a place of peace and reflection. Visitors can explore the Ubasat ruins, admire the artistry of the sculptures, and connect with the temple's spiritual energy. Local monks continue to maintain the site, ensuring that its legacy endures. For travelers, it offers a chance to step back in time and experience the living history of Thailand. Temple. It's a story carved in stone, a reminder of Thailand's enduring spirit, and a destination that bridges the past with the present. Whether you come for history, culture, or spirituality, this temple will leave you with a deeper appreciation of Thailand's heritage. The reason these Naga statues face each other instead of outward is symbolic. They are not acting as gate guardians here, but rather as protectors of a sacred inner space, often representing balance, unity, or a ritual boundary. This arrangement emphasizes harmony and enclosure rather than defense. Typical Naga placement: outward-facing Naga, commonly found flanking stairways or entrances, symbolizing guardianship and protection against external forces. That inward-facing Naga, less common, but used to mark a sacred enclosure, ritual space, or to symbolize duality and balance within the temple grounds. Symbolic interpretations. Guarding the sacred center. Instead of protecting from outside threats, inward-facing Naga can signify protection of what lies within, the Buddha image, relics, or the spiritual heart of the temple. Unity and balance. Facing each other can represent cosmic dualities, male/female, earth/water, yin/yang, brought into harmony. Boundary markers. In some traditions, paired Naga facing inward mark the threshold of a ritual zone, signaling entry into a spiritually heightened space. Each sign reads a chant called phonetic recitation. Futa Meta Maha Jado, Ekaneta Ming Mang Sang, Mamung Sang Piang Pathang, Fazatang Abba Meta, meaning in English, the Buddha's compassion is vast and powerful, bringing sacred blessings and auspiciousness. May it protect and bring prosperity. With joy, we share in the merit of the venerable monk Upagupta, the noble Arahant. This is a protective and auspicious chant, often recited for good fortune, invoking the Buddha's compassion and the spiritual power of revered monks. Cultural context. Naga imagery in Thailand blends Hindu serpent mythology with Theravada Buddhist symbolism. They are linked to water, fertility, and protection, but also to the Buddha's enlightenment story, the Naga Mukalinda shielding him from rain. Placement variations often depend on local temple traditions or the abbot's interpretation of symbolism. Some temples emphasize guardianship at entrances, while others highlight enclosure and sanctity within the compound. Why this temple might use inward-facing Naga. The colorful fence and Thai flag motifs suggest strong emphasis on national and spiritual unity. The inward-facing Naga reinforced this by symbolically enclosing the sacred space. The statues may be intended to draw attention inward, guiding worshippers toward the temple's central shrine rather than outward to the secular world. While outward-facing Naga are the norm, inward-facing ones are deliberate. They shift the symbolism from guarding against external threats to protecting and sanctifying the inner sacred space. This design choice reflects the temple's unique interpretation of Naga mythology and its role in Thai Buddhist architecture. Would you like me to help translate the Thai sign near the fence in your photo? It might give us more context about the temple's intent with this unusual Naga placement. Wat Khun Kong traces its origins back to the Ayutthaya period. Evidence from boundary stones shows it was built by the Khun Kong family, rulers of the city under Ayutthaya's domain. The temple served as a religious center and ordination site for monks. Over time, the city lost importance, and the temple was abandoned during the Rattanakosin period. Later, villagers restored to preserve history and revive its role as a spiritual hub. A key figure in this revival was Phra Kru Phawanaphan, or Luang Pho Phan, abbot from 1967 to 2007. He rebuilt the ordination hall, sermon hall, residences, pagoda, and temple gate, making Wat Khun Kong a respected center once again. Today, the temple's sacred object is a bronze Buddha image in meditation posture, believed to date from the Ayutthaya era. Villagers honor it for its protective power, good fortune, and blessings. As I was exploring this temple, I noticed something very unusual. In many temples across Thailand and Laos, you will see statues and carvings of the Naga, the great serpent spirit that guards temples and sacred places. The Naga is deeply connected with rivers, water, and protection in Buddhist culture. You often see them lining temple staircases, watching over the entrance as guardians. But here, there is something different. This carving appears to show one Naga serpent eating another Naga. At first, that might seem strange or even frightening. But in ancient symbolism, images like this often carry deeper meaning. One interpretation is that it represents a cycle of life, death, and rebirth, a concept closely connected to the Buddhist idea of samsara. In this way, the serpent devouring another serpent symbolizes how life is constantly changing and renewing itself. Another interpretation comes from older myths where Nagas were powerful beings that sometimes fought for control of rivers or sacred lands. In those stories, a stronger Naga defeating another could symbolize power and protection over a territory. The Naga itself is one of the most important mythical creatures in this region. According to Buddhist legend, the Naga king Mukalinda once protected Gautama Buddha from a violent storm by spreading his great hood over him while he meditated. Because of this story, Nagas became symbols of guardianship and spiritual protection, which is why they are so common in temples throughout Thailand and Laos. So when you see an unusual carving like this, a Naga eating another Naga, it may be more than just decoration. It could represent power, transformation, and the endless cycle of existence. Moments like this are what make traveling through temples so fascinating. Every statue, carving, and symbol has a story waiting to be discovered. And that's exactly what I love sharing with you here on The Journey. This is Samsonite Mike, and you're watching Samsonite Mike on tour. If you enjoy exploring temples, culture, and hidden stories like this, don't forget to share the video, give a like, and consider subscribing so you don't miss the next adventure.